Welcome to this presentation of UPSL soccer action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
It's Saturday in Atlanta, and you know what that means. It's time for more UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. Today's matchup, SSL FC versus UMA FC Week 6, and it's next.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Charlie Jordan Field here at Shiloh Stadium in Snellville, Georgia, for another UPSL Georgia Premier Division matchup. Today's matchup, UPSL's very own SSL FC taking on UMA FC. Excuse me, getting tongue-tied there. A lot of letters there. Here for... This will be the first matchup for SSL FC versus UMA FC. So it's really going to be interesting to see how this is going to work out. We're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be back here in just a few moments.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shiloh Stadium, Charlie Jordan Field, for today's UPSL Premier Division soccer match between SSL FC hosting the visiting UMA FC out of LaGrange, Georgia. If you're able to, please now rise for the playing of the national anthem.
And welcome back to Charlie Jordan Field here at Shiloh Stadium. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar to bring you all the action here at beautiful Snellville, Georgia. Absolutely tranquil day, 84 degrees, feels like 86, only 2 miles an hour wind, so absolutely beautiful day. And Dre, like I was saying here at the beginning, these two teams have not played against each other yet, so it's going to be interesting to see how this shapes up. We've been really shocked to see SSL at the top of the table here, their first entry into the Premier Division.
Yeah, pretty much a shock there with SSL FC. They won the Division I playoffs last season. Coming in, not much was expected of them. They're the sister team for Kalanji Pro Profile, who they are doing a little bit better at this stage of the season. But UMA finding it hard, winners of the Division I, but lost a lot of players to college, and so you have a very youthful UMA team that has a tall order today against SSL.
Dalton United, they fell off the top spot last week, losing to Atlanta United Academy, who jumps back into the playoff hunt. When we go ahead and look at the projected lineup for for UMA, excuse me, a 4-4-2 setup from Coach Andrew. One big name, like you were saying, players that are out due to going to college. Number 30, Tony Kim. That's going to be a big one for them. SSL, Coach Tumasi still playing with his traditional 4-3-3 lineup. He's going to be moving from right to left. UMA, they're going to be moving from left to right. We look at the SSL formation real quick. Their typical 4-3-3. Always keep an eye on number 29, Morquinho. He's one of our favorites. It looks like it's going to be UMA that is going to get us off for today.
Yep, the referee's doing their final checks now, getting in position. And it'll be interesting, Larry, to see how both of these teams approach this game. I'm imagining UMA is going to want to kind of sit back a little bit and try to absorb some of that pressure because of the quickness of SSL.
It's going to be really interesting to see, like we said, and there's the start of the first 45. It's going to be interesting to see what SSL has to offer, not having Tony on the lineup now with him moving off to college.
Yeah, UMA are going to really miss Kim. And he's
Robinson.
been so pivotal so far this season.
Robinson tried to get that over in that midfield, lost possession, but they're still able to control it. Moving up that left-hand side. Park loses possession. SSL, they're starting the transition. Number 17, Garmindia, he is a new entry into the SSL lineup, taking over position that's been handled by Jallo for the last couple matches. Also, Usman Jasa generally in that position at times. Morquinho has been the real engine for this SSL offense for these last few weeks, Dre.
Yeah, it really has. He's been the engine for SSL and has gotten on the score sheet as well. So he's definitely going to have to be a player that UMA is going to have to give a lot of attention to.
SSL loves to use the wings. Already earning a throw deep in UMA side.
Yeah, that's the danger, Larry. That speed on the wings is going to be something that the UMA may struggle with. A lot of youngsters out there in the defensive part for them. And they're going to learn a lot today, I think. So it's going to be important, I think, for UMA to really stay strong in defense and not allow an early goal from SSL, keep themselves in this match early.
Center official just doing a little bit of an equipment check. Make sure that we have a ball that is properly inflated. Back underway. Good turn.
Oh.
Right to the middle. Garmindia could not get ahead on it, but Morquinho is there. Sent forward, cut off. Garmindia is able to gain possession, trying to work around three men. Good solid line of defense there for UMA. Kapai challenging for that ball. alongside number 7 for for UMA, excuse me. Like we were saying earlier, a lot of letters in this setup, and there's a mistake there by Gep High, but he's able to control it. One thing I would say, Dre, about SSL when it comes to the back line, the center backs a little slow at times at the start of the match. When you talk about Oyambio and you talk about, Baldy and Gapai are back there today, a little slow at the very first start of the match. They work their way in, but it takes them a little bit.
I think, too, maybe some of that's down to the control that they generally have. They're usually at the other end of the field for a large part of the early part of the games. And all that speed, it can take them a little while longer to get into the game.
Good turn by Jello, right on the line, but the AR is going to call that out for a corner. This will be the first corner of the match here in the 4th minute, and that's going to be for for UMA.
Great
I'm just
opportunity for UMA.
Stumbling on my words today, excuse me.
Well, it's going to be alphabet soup with both of the teams. SSL, of course, Soccer Saves Lives charity sponsoring this team. UMA out of LaGrange, Georgia, coming up here to Snellville for this game.
Be an outswinger. Headed. That's a solid collision there in the box between the two players.
Yeah, maybe a little clashing of heads here.
Definitely so. We'll take a look at the replay here. You can see here on the replay as this comes in right into the middle of the box, and you see those two heads collide.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, that's a bad. They both suffered on that one.
And you know, this is similar to what we dealt with last week when it was the Legends,
right.
And Necrosis had that pretty serious injury, and he had to be off of the match right at about the 7th, 8th minute due to an injury, like a head injury as well.
Yeah, you have to be so careful too when it involves a head collision like that. You know, there's a concussion protocol that has to be followed. I see the SSL trainer out there now assessing both players, and so looks like the UMA player number 17, he's back up.
Yeah, Baldy, the SSL center back, he's still down.
Yeah, he's just now getting up now. So
17 is Joel Hyman for UMA.
I'm sure they're both smarting right now, but it looks like they can walk it off. Nothing too serious maybe, but it's not going to be fun for them right now until they get a little time to recover from that.
Yeah, that'll take a minute to work it out. That's one of the things, you know, being back there in goal, you're used to, you know, goalkeepers, you're used to getting knocked around. But those field players,
especially when you have a ball in the air like that, everybody's going for it with their head, and it's not uncommon for the contact to be made in that fashion. It looks like they'll be okay, which is a good sign.
back underway here in this 7th minute. Only about a minute and a half, about 90 seconds to 2 minutes for that. So we might see a slight bit of added time. Another throw for SSL. That one will go out, and that'll be a UMA throw.
Not a bad start from UMA right now. I did worry about the early going here. They've had to travel up from LaGrange about an hour and a half or 2 hours from here, and that can take a toll on you. And of course, you're now playing the league leaders right now.
Well, you know, we've talked about UMA for their season. They're 5 matches in, and you know, they 2-0-3 or 0-2-3, excuse me, and they haven't had it easy. They've had to play the heavy hitters in the league from the very beginning.
Yeah, I think that's been the biggest challenge coming in. So much was stacked up against them, losing a lot of their key players to college, coming from Division I. And then starting off with Atlanta United Academy and Dalton United, it was a tall order to come in and hit it. But they've played well. They just haven't been able to get over that.
Here's an opportunity for SSL. Collided with the keeper, Coker, but he was able to control that ball. Great work by the keeper.
Great work by Coker. Very brave to go down like that with a lot of feet down there. That's the job of a good goalkeeper.
Two weeks ago, UMA, they really should have beaten Atlanta Rovers FC. They had Atlanta Rovers on the ropes that entire match. 2 quick goals in the first half. If it wasn't for a late penalty for Atlanta Rovers. Oh, here's an opportunity for for UMA, excuse me. I just keep making a mistake there. Deflected off of Gapai, and that'll go out for a throw for UMA. I'm just having a heck of a time with my letters today. Excuse me, everybody.
It'll be a challenge. So, yeah, he was
Robinson with the throw, but a mistake there right in the center backs again, Dre.
Yeah, diligent to pounce on that mistake, but unfortunately he didn't have a lot of support, and there were a lot of red shirts that were able to get back in position. But still good for UMA. The more time they have on the ball, the more opportunities they have.
Here's an opportunity for UMA. Nice step over
nice.
Sliding player up to the striker. He throws down the defender. Good work by the defender to earn that one.
Not bad approach play by UMA, though. They're showing some tenacity I think that they're going to need in this game. And they need to be able to attack. So it's not what I was thinking it was going to be, where they would sit back a little bit.
You can see here, nice ball forward.
Nice ball over the top.
And he just kind of shoves the player down.
You never know. This could be one of those upsets.
Yeah, last week UMA and FC Birmingham, they drew 0-0. So they've had some decent results the last 2 weeks, has UMA. Those first 3 matches, Atlanta United, Dalton United, and Potros. And they were close in that Potros match. They lost 3-2.
Yeah, Potros another impressive team this season, starting out unbeaten.
Yeah,
doing very well.
They took a season off to get their house in order, and they've come back really strong.
And with some intent. But yeah, UMA, I think their goal is going to be to try to survive Premier Division play for this season. It's not going to be easy, though. But if they can do that, they're going to get a lot of those college players back for the spring. And that will make it interesting for the spring 2024 season.
SSL, they started the season off with 2 wins, and then they lost to their parents, Kalanji Pro Profile, 5-3.
What a great game that was.
Yes, and then they came right back with a 6-2 victory over Vino Tinto and won last week against Legends 4-1. So they quickly got right back on the right foot again after going up against Kalanji. But that Kalanji derby, I mean, there were goals coming from everywhere. Patrick Okonkwo with an absolute stunner of a little bicycle kick there, or acrobatic, to say the least.
Yeah, it was a great volley, and then we do the goals of the week every week, and we're going to collect all the number ones and put them in the tally for the fans to vote on for the best goal of the season. That's got to be one of the candidates.
Yes. Depending on the results today, next week SSL takes on Atlanta United Academy, and that will definitely be an entertaining match to see next week.
That should be an outstanding game. Yeah, we're starting to get to the business part of the season right now, and
yeah, next week will be halfway. 13 weeks. That will be the midway point in this fall season. Next week, UMA is going to welcome Los Tigres, Club the Strongest, to Callaway Stadium.
Yeah, we'll get our first look at Los Tigres today in the second part of our doubleheader when they play Pro Profile. Another team with a mixed bag of results so far. Oh, good work for UMA on that wing. It is interesting to see SSL. They have, being a Kalonji Academy team, they have that same playing style as Pro Profile. A lot of good short passes, not a lot of lingering on, a lot of quickness on the wing. But UMA, I think they're wary of what they're having to face today, and they seem very organized in defense here. They're going to need that.
UMA, they have to end their season coming back here to Charlie Jordan Field to take on Kalonji Pro Profile.
That'll be tough. Traditionally, Pro Profile is a team of, there was a foul there, unfortunately for them.
You know, these two did play each other back in Division I. They both earned promotion in the spring. This is their first time going up against each other as a premier team, as we were alluding to at the beginning of the broadcast.
Yeah, what a great accomplishment from UMA. I mean, they really ran the gauntlet and done it very successful last season.
Yeah, I mean, they started the season, their spring campaign. Their very first match was against SSL here, and they won 7-1. We brought you that match.
And it really shows you what the quality of that team was in Division I.
And then they won later in the season 2-1 over SSL. So UMA has the better record between these two teams against each other. This just being their first attempt seeing each other up here at this next level. And it's, like you said, with all the players that are missing from UMA, it's almost like a brand new team.
It really is. I mean, it's almost like a U19 academy team that they've replaced their front line with. But having said that, they're playing, you know, toe-to-toe as much as they can in this Premier Division and not doing too badly. It's a tough road to go. And like I said, really what they need to be looking for is survival right now. Stay out of those bottom two spots by the end of the season.
Trying to get a handball, not going to get it. Moving forward was John, sending the ball forward over Garmendia's head.
Oh,
didn't get to anybody there. Allows UMA to make a break. Headed back to the keeper, Nesma. A little bit off track, but got to him nonetheless.
Starting to see that pattern of play. UMA is trying that ball over the top to the number 14 player down there, but he is very isolated. He's going to need a little bit more support if they're going to do that.
Yeah, number 14, Lester for UMA. He's right now just on an island by himself.
And they have marked very well, so if they're going to have to pull somebody from that midfield up into an attacking position to help him.
There's a ball forward from Cervera, trying to get it over to Morquinho.
Oh, nicely done.
Good work there by Robinson. Keep it in play. And he's going to earn the foul on Morquinho. Center official wants to have a little bit of a word with him.
You know, we have a chat with him. No card, of course, right now.
Yeah, we're still early in the match.
Things under control, the center ref.
Center ref for today, Hassan Dolfakar, keeping everybody in control here.
One of our more experienced referees. Oh.
Good run on this right-hand side for UMA.
In
Flipped into the box, controlled by the keeper. Good work.
Goalkeeper didn't like that challenge, but the attacker says, hey, I got a right to go for the ball too.
Exactly. You know how we have nothing but love for keepers here with our histories. But you know, it's a dangerous gig. You got to expect to get a bump from time to time.
Yeah, got to be a little crazy to be a goalkeeper. position I played, it's the position you've played, your son plays. Might be a little bit biased about that position.
Robinson.
Oh, good movement.
Good ball over to the left-hand side. Cleared out there.
Decent enough
by
pressure
Baldy.
over there. Again, they got through this almost 20 minutes of opening play here. And UMA are holding their own right now.
That was a good ball forward by number 25. Cleared. Right into the bench of SSL.
Got men forward. That's what they need, UMA.
Long throw. Robinson tried a little skill around Morquinho. He's able to control it. He's moving forward. Robinson trying to come back and clean up his mess. That might get him a card, and it will.
Sloppy challenge. I think he was frustrated that he didn't do better with that that attack, that attempt on goal.
We'll take a look at it again, Dre. You can see here trying to run down Morquinho after his mistake, and he just kind of pushes him in the back. Not horrible, but Morquinho, he feels the push, and he goes down as all great forwards would.
Get touched in the right way, you need to go down. But yeah, the challenge was a bit clumsy, unfortunately. And there was the breakaway aspect of it too, and that might have been on his mind too. Didn't want to let him get beyond him.
That'll be our first yellow card in the 20th minute here. SSL and UMA still 0-0. Week 6. Nice ball over the top from Garmendia, but just I think enough of a touch that yes, it is going to earn a corner.
Good intervention because there was an attacker standing on that right side on the far post. SSL can score quickly. They're so fast. We saw that in our last game with them against Legends FC.
This one's going to be an in-swinger. Tried to head at Morquinho. Back across. Shot. Oh, that one was a close one.
Thought that was going on, but he just got it miscued a little bit to the right side.
We'll take a look at that opportunity for SSL. Morquinho misses. Put back right to the top of the box. Shot taken by Garmendia, and he doesn't miss by much.
Good work from them. UMA a little bit in disarray there with two players and acres of space. Needed to close them down. They have to watch that marking, especially on those corners.
Morquinho receives the ball.
Good intervention there.
Tried to get it to Severa, but not able to. Again, like we said, an absolutely exquisite day here in Snellville, Georgia.
Beautiful day for soccer.
85 degrees, wind starting to pick up a little bit, 5 miles an hour. Second match of today, Kalanji Pro Profile versus Los Tigres. It'll be a little cooler. Now here's a chance for UMA down this right-hand side. Back to the center. Somewhat cleared away by SSL.
UMA player tried to turn and couldn't quite get it done.
Ayambo moves it forward. Given back. Koulibaly got it back forward, but Ayambo couldn't get there in time. UMA cleared out.
You can see there in that transition how quickly SSL turns defense into offense. And that's the one thing that UMA is going to have to watch. But again, UMA just missing that ability to finish down there, turning and shooting. There's a lot of opportunities that are going wanting so far.
Garmendia couldn't control it. UMA send it to the midfield. SSL. They lose it again. This ball easily controlled by Nesma, the goalkeeper for SSL. Long ball sent forward. That's a solid challenge by the UMA defender.
Brave challenge because he's in the box. And if you don't get that right, you're talking penalty.
Yeah, that's defending on a fine line. Look at this here, Dre.
Yes.
You see this ball sent forward. And just
nicely done.
Nice tackle there.
Textbook sliding tackles.
That one done by number 12. Look like number 12? I believe that was number 12.
I think so, yeah, it was.
Yes,
it
was number 12. Unfortunately, I'll have to double check my roster real quick to see who that was.
Oh, nice turn away.
Here comes UMA.
That potential break stalled a little too much. SSL with their speed came back and got possession.
Number 12 was Ethan Jew. He's the backup goalkeeper.
And man of many hats. We definitely see the pattern, Larry. I think SSL is going to have the lion's share of possession. UMA sort of like have a half press in their defense. It's working pretty well for them, though. Here they come again.
An apology to the goalkeeper for UMA. I had an older information that is not Coker, that is actually Combine, Brody Combine.
We got it right now, so it can be a challenge. I mean, with so many players changing.
Yes,
from week
well,
to
and
week.
there's so many numbers that have changed on the UMA side. We're just trying to keep up with who is who.
Hey.
Trying to settle it. SSL are able to. Over to Severa. He goes up to Morquinho. He goes back. Yambo's able to gain control of his body and the ball. Holding off the challenge. Over here on this right-hand side. Koulibaly, he's got to go back to Yambo. He takes a shot, and it goes wide.
Guess he thought he'd just take a crack at it right there. Got a little bit of space there, top of the arc. And we already have a substitute coming on for SSL.
We'll look at that chance. You see there, he just a bit ambitious in that early here in the 27th minute. But yes, I see who we can see who's coming off.
They're going to do a hydration break right now.
Yeah.
At the same time here.
Like we said, it's 85 degrees. Factor in a couple extra degrees down there. It's probably close to 90 on the field with a hot, hot sun wide open. No, we haven't received any rain here in Atlanta in almost a week. Not looking to have any in probably another week and a half. So warm, warm conditions here.
So very agreeable conditions, I think. Low wind there, and these guys are in condition now, mid-season condition.
Yeah, like we said, next week is the mid-season. 13 weeks. SSL sitting at the top of the table. Potros FC right there with them. With that loss to Atlanta United, Dalton United now tied with Kalanji Pro Profile with 9 in third and fourth place. Atlanta Rovers, they took a little bit of a tumble with that tie with UMA. They're sitting in 5th spot, but they have 8 points. They're doing okay. Remember, they still have a potential of 2 points to make up with that first week match against Legends FC that still has to get rescheduled to play the second half since it was paused at halftime with a 1-1 lead, or 1-1 score.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this table now, and you do see some surprises both at the top and the bottom. Atlanta United Academy kind of struggling to stay in that last blue playoff spot there. Of course, the red at the bottom is relegation. Those teams that finish in the red down there, for those that don't know, will be playing in Division I next season. And then, of course, the winners in green there. But right now, SSL is in the catbird seat. Portoros right there with them. The perfect start to the season.
North Georgia United really struggling this fall season, losing the players to, especially Sean McKeever, to Kalonji Pro Profile. It's really taken their, their sting out of their attack. And also, I would say the other one that's big is having Coach Brito away this season. You're really seeing a situation there where it almost feels like there's a little bit of a communication from the direct, from above.
Yeah, I think that's a major factor with North Georgia. I mean, we've had the pleasure of doing one of their games already this season, and the coaching style is very, very different than what we're used to seeing with Coach Brito. And so, but hopefully they'll get it together, because right now they're in danger of going down, and they don't correct things.
Combine got us back underway. Cleared out by the defense of UMA. Good transition. Here we go. UMA.
Oh.
Foul committed by UMA.
UMA fighting hard there in the middle of the field. They want this game. It's a must-win for them to a certain extent. You don't want to get too far down in that red section of the table and not be able to get back out of it. And what an upset it would be to get a result against the league leaders right now.
Well, especially if you could say that you got a positive result from against the Rovers and then another positive result against SSL. That tells really you getting your season going in the right direction. That's a foul committed there. Little tug on the jersey there of Leicester by the SSL player.
It really shows what Coach Andrew, too, has done with this team. It's quite a challenge to do that. Oh, is he on?
There's a chance. Flicked forward, and it's in.
Was he? Oh, wow. I could have sworn
we have to watch that again, because I was thinking he was offside as well.
But he's put it in. It's going to count 1-0 to UMA. A shock start.
We have to watch that again, because that caught me off guard. I thought I was just going to say offsides. Here comes the ball forward. It is on a foul.
Oh, he beat the offside trap.
He caught that offside trap. He cleared it out, and it's in the back of the net. UMA with a sneaky goal. They go up 1-0.
Referee gets that spot on.
Absolutely.
When the ball was played, he was onside, and he just broke for the goal, beating the offside trap.
And the three defenders just stood still.
Oh, I fault the defenders on that one, because
Definitely
they should have reacted. Wow, what a great start for UMA.
We were just talking, UMA caught Rovers off guard and scored 2 quick goals in their matchup.
You're away from home, 2 hours away from LaGrange, coming here against the league leaders and getting a lead here. But here comes that speed of SSL. We're in #response time.
Trying to move it forward. Combine lets it go out.
Wow, that's a shock start. Coach Andrew has to be happy with what he sees so far anyway today.
During that spring season, UMA scored over 60 goals. So it's in their DNA to score.
Yeah, I mean, this is a young team that's out there. Like I say, it's more or less a U19 team, pretty much their academy team. But this team has played together for many years as youngsters.
Park. Bolding sent that one forward.
Oh, look at there.
Here's an opportunity.
Got men forward.
Trying to work that left-hand side.
Man, Larry, do UMA smell blood in the water here?
You know, we've seen it before, Dre. Here comes a check. Oh, and that's taken down right at the top of the box.
Yellow card as well to boot for the challenge. That may have been a deliberate bring down too. UMA really just working their way at will in that final third, and boy, that was close to a penalty. It'll be a couple of yards out.
Yeah, we're just about almost three yards out, but that was close.
But that move, do you see the quickness in that movement? I'm not sure. SSL look a little shell-shocked right now.
You can hear the wind blowing on the field microphone.
Yeah, it's starting to gust up a bit here. This is where you miss Kim. Tony Kim would be stepping up if he were here.
Oh, right off the top bar, and that's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, yes, off the gridiron goalpost, I believe. But what a chance.
We'll take a look at it real quick.
Close to going 2-0 up.
You can see here, right off that top bar,
Oh,
bounces
yeah.
off that American bar.
Not a bad attempt.
Tony Kim, we watched him with UMA score so many free kicks.
And long range rockets as well. It looks like some of these young players who are deputizing for their first team compatriots, they getting the job done so far. But never discount SSL. They are top of the division for a reason.
We've seen SSL score many goals this last season. You know, they started off with a 4-2 over Atlanta City, 6-2 over Vino Tinto, 4-1 over Legends. So they know how to rack up some goals quickly.
Yeah, that's the thing. They can score quickly and often. UMA closing down well. They got possession back.
Long ball forward, easily grabbed by Nesma. When we talk about goals, Dre, when we talk about the golden boot, we have a tie at the top of the heap. Legends FC's Meneses Noriel with 5. Joel Musesi from Los Tigres. Second place are 4 players with 4 goals.
Yeah, it's a bright spot for Legends, you know, having one of their players in the running for the golden boot. And if you got that kind of attacking prowess, anything can happen. Legends, of course, also another team that's looking to survive in the Premier this season. Slowly making progress themselves.
6th place in the golden boot race. Chik Sam from SSL. He's just 1 goal behind.
What a great game he had last week. And I'm sure he'll be looking to add to that tally. You can see the SSL coach urging his players to go forward with it. Enough of the side-to-side stuff that they're doing. I think this is also, like I said, Coach Andrew knows how to organize that defense, and they've done very, very well against this very potent attack from SSL.
Long ball switch for SSL, not able to get it to a teammate,
Oh.
but win it back. Good clearance. Shot.
Oh.
Woo, right over the bar.
So close. Did he get a touch on it? No, he did not. So it's going to be a goal kick.
Take a look at that again. You see, mistake there, but they win it back. He takes the shot right here. That one from Garmendia, and it goes over the bar. Or that was Cervera that took that shot.
Not far off.
Not far off at all.
Not the best of clearances from the goalkeeper, but
That was the substitute, number 12,
yeah, I didn't see who went off.
Duana.
Yeah.
He's the one that came on. At least I'm gonna butcher that name, but I apologize.
Yeah, we do the best we can here.
Here's an opportunity, grabbed right on the line there.
Gonna
Great work by
Yeah, it's
Cobain.
like
the
a call
keeper.
foul.
That ball almost found its way.
Looks like they called a foul there on the challenge, but yeah, very close to another opportunity for SSL.
Robinson. He got it to the feet of Gonzalez Lopez, but he lost control, SSL.
Trying that right side again.
Just shield him off for the goal kick. Great work by UMA. We're coming into the 40th minute, almost 41st minute. Like I said, maybe 3 minutes of stoppage is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, it won't be very many. We did have the brief injury down there and a goal scored, one substitute. So not going to be a lot of added time.
Going to be a throw for UMA. Long throw from Robinson, controlled by number 7, Yuri Kim.
The AR call for that one. Foul on the SSL player by the UMA player. Yeah, you're right, Larry. There's the names of the teams kind of make me trip up on the letters.
It's just a lot of letters all there mashed in there. We're doing our best.
You know. So SSL, of course, Soccer Saves Lives. Charity sponsored team.
Long clearance by UMA. Got it to Lester. He gets taken down.
He stays down as well.
But no call by the center official. Lester and John, they clashed.
And now he's going to go check on it. He did take a knock to the head. So I guess the referee is going to.
We'll take a look at it, Dre. You tell me. You see here, as this ball gets sent forward, you see right there.
Oh. Yeah, that looked a little weird. He used his elbow. Maybe
He's gonna. Lester will have to come off for a moment. The trainer will look at him. It'll be a drop ball.
Well, football is a contact sport here. Again, UMA looking to go toe-to-toe here, and it seems to be getting dividends for them. Last week, SSL put on a masterclass of
Moving
passing.
Up this right-hand side, over across.
Look at there.
Bit of a coming in between the two players.
Some space out to the right.
Cleared away by UMA.
Desperate clearance. Nicely worked.
Over here to this right-hand side, just able to control it. You have Morquinho all the way over on the right-hand side now after that substitution.
Yeah, they're trying to get the ball over to him as well. UMA equal to the task right now in defense.
Long ball into the box.
Oh,
hit.
Oh, got that all wrong.
But that's going to be a goal kick.
Got a UMA player that's gone down. I think he might have turned his ankle.
We'll take a look at that. You can see as this ball gets thrown in. As he went up, that's where it looks like he had that little bit of a, as he was coming backwards, he kind of stumbled on his feet.
Kind of came down awkward. Yeah, those can take a little while. He's not going to walk it off, but those can take a while to recover from.
You see Koulibaly has moved into that central striker position after that substitution by SSL. Still trying to verify who it was that was subbed out.
Yeah, I can't tell right now. We'll have to do an accounting at halftime.
Here's an opportunity. There's a bump, and that's going to be a penalty. There's no doubt about that one.
And you wonder why the challenge in that fashion right there. But it's a clear penalty, left the referee no choice.
You look here.
I mean, he's arguing for a shoulder charge. Let's take a look here.
Ball slotted through, and no doubt about it. That's going to be penalty on Hyman.
What a costly penalty there. We'll see if SSL can Morquinho up to take it.
Morquinho, he's been a real bright spot for SSL the last few weeks.
You got the right man up for this. Tense moment right before the half. We are in stoppage time. And there he does.
Easily sends Cobain the wrong way. And it is now 1-1. A mistake there by the defensive line, Hyman. You watch here again. Easily steps up and just takes him the wrong way.
Yep. It's like he made up his mind where he was going to go and he just stuck with it.
Generally speaking, you know, as a keeper, you would typically choose which side you're going to go and just go.
There's not much you can do. If you guess right, you look like a genius. If you guess wrong, you look kind of foolish sometimes.
Indeed. Throw for UMA. Still waiting, still never saw what the stoppage time is. We're only a minute in. I would expect 3. We'll just kind of, we're riding along, see what we got.
See if we guess right.
Long ball for SSL. Bolding, he heads it backwards. Hyman, not going to make a mistake that time, just clears it out for a throw. He learned from that mistake.
Absolutely. SSL still threatening, though. They could go into the lead right before halftime. Ooh, that was a wicked throw.
Not the greatest. But
Close.
SSL back underway.
Close to a foul throw, as we've seen many of those over the years.
Jallo not able to get that pass right, but it goes all the way back to Kapai, and he gets it forward, but deflected off of the chance of Koulibaly. All right, I've been able to determine, Dre, that the substitute for SSL, that was for number 17, Garmendia. I do not see Garmendia out there anymore, so you are the winner of the substitution. Here's a substitute for UMA.
Wow, that's a very late substitution for
You
the
would
first
expect
half.
Coach Andrew to just wait until the end. He's going to sub out Yuri Kim, number 7.
Doesn't look like it's an injury thing, so it's probably tactical. Kind of manhandle down McKinney, but no whistle. It's going to go to the throw for SSL now.
Number 30 that just came on is Manuel Boza. Long ball forward, headed away by the defense. Tried to slide that through. That's going to be a corner.
Wow. Another scoring opportunity here for SSL.
First
Yeah,
corner that we've seen in quite some time.
Yeah.
Only one corner for each team, I think. No, I think
SSL
has had 2.
Right, yeah.
In swinger,
Ooh.
cleared away.
He's got some space over there. So
Severa.
find him.
He's got to go back, trying to get
Oh,
it. Nice cutoff by
nice
UMA.
and
Right
there we
at
go.
the whistle for the
Halftime.
first half. Totally had an opportunity there. But that takes us to halftime. 1-1 between SSL FC and UMA FC. Been very entertaining, Dre, so far this first 45.
Yeah, I mean, I wondered how both of these teams would approach this game. You know, there's always the danger for a team that's at the top of the division to look at a team coming in from the relegation area and thinking, hey, you know, we got this game. But UMA have come out, well-coached team by Coach Andrew, and they've put it to SSL, and they've matched them, you know, challenge for challenge and goal for goal at this point. And I think they're doing well to go in halftime at 1-1, and they could have gone in the lead had there not been that rash challenge right there near the halftime to gift SSL the penalty.
Well, that will do our coverage of the first 45 between SSL FC and UMA FC here at Charlie Jordan Field at Shiloh Stadium. We will step away for a few minutes, and we'll be back for the second 45. Don't go away, folks. We'll see you in just a few moments.
Hey, Coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
keeping everybody in control here.
One of our more experienced referees. Oh,
Good run on this right-hand side for
Got some support
UMA.
in the middle.
Flipped into the box, controlled by the keeper. Around Morquinho. He's able to control it. He's moving forward. Robinson trying to come back and clean up his mess. That might get him a card,
sloppy.
and it will.
slop.
Tried to head it Morquinho. Back across. Shot. Oh, that one was a close one. Goalkeeper for SSL. Long ball sent forward. That's a solid challenge by over here on this right-hand side. Koulibaly, he's got to go back to Oyambo. He takes a shot, and it goes wide.
Andrew, too, has done with this team. You know, it's quite a challenge to do that. Oh, is he on?
There's a chance, flicked forward, and it's in!
Was he? Oh, wow. This is where you miss Kim. Tony Kim would be stepping up if he were here.
Oh, right off the top bar, and that's going to be a goal kick. Long ball, switch for SSL, not able to get it to a teammate, but win it back. Good clearance. Shot, right over the bar. Here's an opportunity, grabbed right on the line there. Great work by Cobain,
like
the keeper. That ball almost.
Charity sponsored team.
Long clearance by UMA, got it to Lester. He gets taken down.
He stays down as well. UMA equal to the task right now in defense.
Long ball into the box.
Oh,
hit.
Oh, got that all wrong.
But that's going to be a goal kick.
Got a UMA player that's going counting at halftime.
Here's an opportunity. There's a bump, and that's going to be a penalty. There's no doubt about that.
Stoppage time. And there he does.
Easily.
As Charity sponsoring this team. UMA out of LaGrange, Georgia, coming up here to Snellville for this game.
An outswinger. Headed. Welcome back here to Charlie Jordan Field at Shiloh Stadium here in Snellville, Georgia. 1-1 is our score between UMAFC and SSL FC. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar, and we've had a pretty exciting little first half here, Dre.
Yeah, I mean, UMA has come out and looked like they really wanted to get a result out of this game, and it's a tough hill to climb for them going against the division leaders at the moment, and they're down mired in the relegation zone. But a result here will pull them out of that, and you know, they're playing well, and Coach Andrew has done a good job preparing these guys for this game, and it's going to be an interesting second 45 minutes here.
And this match is the first of 5 matches for this weekend. Our second match of this doubleheader at 7:30, Kalanji Pro Profile taking on Los Tigres, Club the Strongest. Tomorrow, 3 matches will bring you at 1 o'clock, Atlanta Rovers FC versus Dalton United FC, which is going to be a massive match. Both teams need points, so that will be an entertaining match. 3 o'clock, Potros FC, they will be welcoming Atlanta United Academy. And at 3 o'clock, Vento Tinto Atlanta takes on Atlanta City FC.
Each match, man, it means so much to the title race, for playoff spots, the fight against relegation. I mean, Dalton and Atlanta Rovers, there's 2 teams that are really needing to get a win if they want to challenge for that top spot. And you know, Dalton want to snap back after that loss to Atlanta United Academy, a close match that they lost there. So it's everything to play for.
And you can see the standing ticker running down at the bottom. SSL sitting at the top of the spot right now. We'll see what happens after this match. SSL, they're going to get us back underway. They're in their all red kits. They're going to be moving from left to right this second half. And UMA in the white kits, white tops with black shorts, they're moving from right to left. And we're underway for the second 45 here at Charlie Jordan Field. Thank you for coming along with us this Saturday afternoon. UMA trying to find their way out of that bottom spot, like Dre was talking about, getting out of that relegation zone. SSL trying to stay up at the top of the heap. UPSL Georgia Conference action here in the Southeast region, one of the greatest regions, in my opinion, in the UPSL national lineup.
Always a competitive conference as we see SSL players still down after that challenge.
National champions coming from the Southeast region. AS Frenzy out of Florida, winning the national title this spring season. SSL sending a long ball forward, but controlled by UMA. Good battle there in the midfield. Won by SSL, but giving it right back. They're going to call it back for that foul committed by UMA right on center line. Morquinho over here on this right side now, with Garmendia coming off.
Nice work there on UMA in the defense to get that ball back.
Just couldn't get it out from under his feet there, number 9.
Oh, and it's come off the SSL player, so it's still going to be a UMA ball.
Number 9's Cohen Park. He just couldn't get that ball out from underneath his feet.
Yeah, stuck to him a little bit. Couldn't get the break going, but they do retain possession.
Ethan gets us back underway with that long throw. You would expect the backup keeper to have a good throw. Cervera, he got it, that ball up forward. Morquinho now. on this right-hand side. Lifted into the box, headed, it just cleared away by Bolding. That'll be a corner.
Kenya had a lot of space on that right side. The UMA defenders are going to have to keep an eye on that. You don't want to give Moquinho very much space like that. He can really hurt you. Off that right side. Good cross in.
See if we can take a really quick look at that ball. You can see here Moquinho as he tried to lift that ball in and just cleared away by Bolding.
Good defending. See what they can do with this corner.
This will be an in-swinger.
Oh.
Right on the line, straight up in the air. Shot taken, deflected. Oh, again. Just unbelievable.
Not even sure how that stayed out.
And then that gets cleared out, and that'll be a goal kick. That was just a crazy series of events there.
Referees coming over to talk to the AR.
While they talk, look at this, Dre. This ball gets sent in, hits the top bar, then gets cleared by the defense, deflected again, right off of the off of the keeper. That's just crazy.
Unbelievable.
But it's going to be another corner.
That's what they were discussing.
Be another in-swinger. Headed away. And cleared. Still moving it forward is SSL into the box.
Oh, try for the spectacular.
Shot taken.
Oh,
what a
shot.
wonderful
Nice
strike
goal.
by SSL.
What a finish. Those are the types of things you see coming out of SSL. That's why they're so dangerous when they have those set pieces.
Take a look at this one, folks. This ball sent across, missed the acrobatic, slides it over, and he takes it and just one-times it with his left.
That is a great finish, expert finish. And what a way to start the second half for SSL.
Back underway, 2-1, SSL over UMA FC. And there's a tug back from UMA. He should get a card for that, and he will.
He tried to run away, but he's
he tried, and the referee
said, nah,
saying front and center, young man.
Hey, you know, he better come on back, because
that's number 18, Worrell,
18,
that received that yellow.
You don't want to antagonize and get yourself a double yellow.
You know, we saw last week, Dre, the SSL match where a double yellow red card issued because first you had a foul and then you get the second yellow because you decide that during your goal celebration you're going to kick the flag down.
And break it.
Long ball in, headed straight up by the defense. Headed back this time. Cobine's able to grab it.
SSL look a little hungry down there.
A little shell-shocked from that goal by SSL early in the second half. Quickly get back underway. Long ball forward. Headed away by John, but it's over here with Cohen Park. He goes back to Ethan. He's got to go all the way back to Hyman. And he's got to go all the way back to the keeper.
That's what that press will do for your SSL. Seems like they have a little bit of the adrenaline flowing.
Lester trying to get around two players, able to get it backwards. Shot taken, doesn't miss by much.
Not a bad effort. Guess we're still in hashtag response time as well. We'll see what UMA is made of.
Take a look at this replay here, Dre. You see here, Park, he gets the ball. He decides to try it himself from quite a distance, but he doesn't miss by much.
Yeah, they're going to have to do a little bit more of that, too. not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination. And here they come again, maybe. They grab possession after that goal kick. But it couldn't keep it in.
Not able to keep that in, and it's going to be a quick throw.
Oh, nicely done down the left side.
Shot taken. What a goal by SSL.
I hesitated to say goal because I thought maybe it hit it into the
I was
side
thinking that
netting.
it might have gone on the outside of the goal, but that was such a hard angle.
Oh,
Take a look at
That's
this,
amazing.
folks. Look at this ball go forward on this left-hand side, up forward. He takes that at such a deep angle.
Near post, too.
Right by Cobine on the inside.
Wow, you got to ask a little bit of a question of the goalkeeper there because he did slot that in the near post. He should have had that covered.
Exactly. That was what caught me off guard because I was thinking it hit the outside, but that is a near shot. I mean, that was.
I mean, what I'll say is, being a former goalkeeper myself, when you see somebody come in that way, you're thinking maybe he's going to go for that far post, and you might be leaning that way.
Oh, the key that just caused the center official to go down. He took a shot.
Oh, wow.
I got to take a look at that again. This is something you rarely see.
Yeah, I was looking down the field where the ball was going. I didn't see him take that shot there.
You see the ball going forward, and he takes it right to the
in
face.
head.
Poor center official. I hope Hassan is okay.
The trainer is out there with him.
Fourth official is out there as well. We have the fourth official in case he needs to step in for the center.
He's gotten up, thank goodness here. Looks okay. That's one of those things that can sting you a little bit. Of course,
Yeah, got him right in the ear.
Yep. And SSL, they have their professional trainer out there making sure.
Center tells the fourth, Mustafa Mashoud, he's okay.
Yeah, I think a shot like that to the head is going to sting anybody.
Yeah.
But he's back up, ready to roll here.
We have a substitute for UMA.
I guess they're going to let him come on now. Oh, they're changing. Okay,
they're
so
going
the
to change
goalkeeper
keepers.
is going to change.
So just like I said, Ethan, he's a backup keeper. He's going to come in, and Cobine's day is done. Ethan's going to go back into goal, and he's going to be replaced by number 35.
So Coach Andrews sees something he needs to change tactically back there.
William Selby is who came on. Selby, he's playing, I would say, left wing.
Try to turn the tide a little bit. Still early in the second half. But two quick goals by SSL have really put UMA under the cosh here.
UMA with the ball forward. After that unusual stoppage for assistance on the referee. Good decision there by Worrell, just knocking the ball out. Allow SSL to come back and get a throw. Morquinho gets us back underway. Leonard. Foul, or that ball went out of play.
Yeah.
That'll be a throw. It's kind of hard to see the line from over there, Dre.
Yeah, got all these gridiron lines as well.
That was a good acrobatic clearance there by UMA.
Oh, poor.
Just could
crossfield
not get the
pass.
ball up to Park. Ethan controls it.
Ooh, came down a little rough on that knee.
Yeah. Well, he's been out there as a defensive player for so long for the first.
And that is something too, Larry. I mean, you got a field player who now has come back and has to switch gears in the way he's thinking about the game as a goalkeeper. That is a huge change.
You know, being able to play those positions, you know, especially it's very common for a keeper to also play as a defensive player.
Sure.
But it's a complete, like you're saying, it's a complete change of your mental thinking towards the game.
That's one of the things I like watching with Coach Andrew is just how he approaches the game. He's very tactically astute with these changes that he makes game by game. And he does have a young club here playing against a really battle-hardened team. And
ball over the top.
No, he's not going to call that, is he?
Yeah. He's trying to earn a foul there committed by Bolding, but that was no foul.
Went down a little soft there.
Able to get the ball forward to Ayambo, but he's got to go back to Severa. Back to Ayambo. Fighting through two players, loses possession. That's a hard challenge.
Hard but fair.
Not able to control his body on that exchange.
Oh, good interception.
Morquinho wins that off a deflection.
Oh, he's getting in there too close.
Hits it with his left, deflected off of defense, back in play, and that's going to go out, and that will be a corner.
Yep. Last off a UMA player.
This should be the 5th corner of the day for SSL.
I believe so. It's just another scoring opportunity.
Be another in-swinger.
Yeah, really critical time for UMA.
Right off the near post defensive. Not the greatest ball forward, but he's still able to get it forward.
He's going to need some help down that middle. Oh, he's beat his man.
He's able to. No, he's not able to keep it in. I was hoping Booza, he was playing real tight down that thin line, but he's not able to keep it in.
Couldn't quite get that tightrope walk down that line just right. Good effort, though.
That exchange between 21 Lucas Kim and Booza, they were really working well down that line.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul.
Foul.
Yeah.
And it looks like that could potentially be a card as well. Did I see?
Card to get talked to, maybe.
I'm pretty sure I thought I saw Hassan pull the card out.
He may have, and I don't think he's going to show it, though. It looks like he's just going to.
No, he's not. But we'll take a look at that foul. You see moving forward, Lester, he gives it back to Robinson, and he just gets bowled over.
Just kind of clambered into him from the back.
And still feeling the effects of that exchange.
Well, when he recovers, UMA will have an opportunity with a free kick here. It'll be about 35 yards out, 34 yards out from goal.
Plenty of space to get the ball up and down. 3-man wall. This is where UMA really needs their superstar, Tony Kim.
Yeah.
We've watched him do this several times.
See what they can do now.
Lift it up. Try to get a little bit.
Ow.
Sent in.
Sort of a half chance, but SSL might get a chance to break here.
Park tried to get cute with that ball forward. Didn't get it to his man. SSL deflected off of that, trying to get it forward. Hyman just deflects it out for a throw. That was a good idea by Park.
Yeah, it wasn't far from executing that really well.
He just needed to get it another foot in the air. That would have got over the defense, and that would have gave Bolding the opportunity to score. SSL electing to take their time. They've got all the clock on their side.
Time
Leonard
is on their side, yep.
cleared. Oyambo, he takes the shot. Deflected, cleared. Out for a throw. Leonard gets us back underway. Oyambo, back to Morquinho. Back to Leonard. Ooh, nice little nutmeg.
Oh, he's out of his man.
Koulibaly gets around his man. What a
Oh.
save by Ethan,
Oh.
but there's nothing he can do. Nobody's watching the man on the backside, and it is a goal.
Oh, they were just queuing up for that. Goalkeeper made a great effort to stop that first shot from going in, but nothing he could do about that rebound.
Fantastic goal by SSL, and it's now 4-1.
And it's maybe a mountain too high now.
And
for
here comes
UMA.
a substitute for for UMA. Lester's day is done.
Wow, I mean, SSL has just come out in the second half and just really put it to UMA.
He's replaced by number 15.
And they were just, I mean, that ball came through, and it's just UMA could not get it cleared out. And finally it landed, and here we go again, SSL, mini break.
Here's an opportunity. Shot taken, deflected.
Oh, good defending.
That's defending by all means necessary.
Yeah, UMA are going to have to tighten up here.
Cervera, he gets around that. Challenge, Morquinho. Back up to
Oh, nice
Cervera.
move
He
in.
takes the shot. Ethan, he gets a paw on it.
And gets it away from the attacker. Does just enough. He's limping a little bit, too. I think from that earlier catch that he made when he landed kind of awkwardly.
Cobain, he had a couple challenges
Oh.
in that first half, but here's a chance for UMA.
Did he take too long?
Shot taken.
Oh,
And in.
wow.
What a goal for UMA. Excuse me.
Oh, just like that, and they back into it a little bit. But a great move down. It was almost like a break in slow motion.
Take a look at it, Dre. Ball gets over to number 30, Booza. He takes it. I think it had a little bit of a deflection, but they won't care otherwise. It's now 4-2.
Yeah, he'll claim that goal for sure. 4-2 gives UMA a little bit of hope here.
Still in the 66th minute.
And even a draw would be helpful for UMA. They can get it.
Back on the attack.
Oh, miscue on the clearance.
Park.
UMA still have it. Oh, good defending.
Morquinho. Here's the transition for SSL.
Oh, inside out.
Slide over to Morquinho. He's just not able to control it. That could have easily have been 5-2.
Desperate defending is paid off.
Park. He goes over to Worrell. Worrell goes long.
He's got him too, but a little.
Just a little too long for Robinson.
That goal for UMA kind of put a little spark in them, but they're going to have to be careful in that back not to leave that back too open as they try to go forward.
There's an acrobatic clearance by Hyman. Sent forward by Selby. There's a hospital pass. SSL gives an opportunity to Gustin. He takes a shot, but that one is just low and slow.
Yeah, didn't get any of that at all. Not sure that was really required too at that time.
UMA starting to press a little. There's a mistake. Park gets that ball off. Going to be a foul.
Well, you know, UMA does have time. 2 goals down.
Here comes a substitute for SSL.
And they're taking their sweet little time as
As you should. It looks like it's going to be Oyambo's day done.
eats up a few seconds on the clock here.
Got to do what you got to do.
Referee coming over to say, hey, let's speed it up a little bit.
Let's move with a little bit more pace.
And he's going to add time on anyway for that.
He was replaced by number 18, Ayula Morquinho. So the Morquinho brothers are out there.
Both very talented players.
This SSL team has a couple sibling pairings.
Very close-knit team. Good intervention there from UMA. What can they do with it?
Park trying to give it over to
pass.
Worrell, just doesn't get that pass correct. Hard challenges back and forth here. There's a takedown of Koulibaly off the ball. But there's not going to be a foul called. That's going to go out. It'll be a corner.
And really a good defensive play there because that winger for SSL was wide open. He was able to divert the ball out, although it will be a corner.
'70th minute. SSL 4, UMA 2. Morquinho back underway, into the box, to his brother. Headed back in, cleared away by UMA. Shot taken, easily controlled. Out for a goal kick. Seeing a lot of end-to-end action in this second half. We came into this half tied 1-1.
UMA trying to work themselves back up to a equalizer. They need to get 2 to get to that point, though.
Severa, he goes back. Not able to get around. UMA trying to transition. They lose possession. That was a pretty hard challenge there in the middle on Booza, number 30.
Got another injury here. Took a knock at the middle of the field.
They're going to go ahead and I was thinking they might do a little bit of hydration, but I don't think so. It'll be a drop ball because you saw a few players getting a quick drink. Just a drop ball.
He did decide.
Oh, he did go ahead and do it. I was wondering if he was going to.
Yeah, he heard you.
Hey, I'm sure he needs a little bit of hydration from that hit he took.
He could probably take a break, yeah.
Like I said, this is the first of our doubleheader matchup here at Charlie Jordan Field, Shiloh Stadium. Here at 7:30, Kalanji Pro Profile, they'll be taking on Los Tigres, Club de Strongest Atlanta. It's going to be our first time seeing Club de Strongest this season, Dre.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, that Los Tigres have had a mixed bag of results so far. It's hard to gauge until we see what they actually have, and they're going to have a stern test today against Pro Profile, who themselves are looking to get into contention for the division race there.
And like we said, this was before we started today. Club de Strongest sitting in 9th spot. They need to get some points on the board. They're 1-0-2.
Yeah, I think Club de Strongest, their ambition is really make those playoff spots. And that's going to be a big ambition for them. Pro Profile wants to win the division, and there's anything short of that is going to be a disappointing season for them. So they're going to want to win. They want to win out, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, because the fall season for 2021 and all of 2022, Kalanchi Pro Profile were in the commanding point that whole time. During those 3 seasons, they had one stint moving on to the national championship Final Four. They ended up in 3rd place that season.
Yeah, what a great season that was from them, just a whisker away from getting into the final. But always a very, very tough team, and a team that grows stronger as the season goes on. That's why, you know, they started out slow this season, but that's typical for them. But they always end up, they're either challenging for that division title or going to the latter stages of the playoffs.
Well, you know, last season, you know, Kalanchi took 1 season off. They came back last season, and they had that little bit of a catch-up because they had their 3 really big superstars, Tamimi and the other 2 that went over to Atlanta United 2, Tiente and the other name's slipping my mind at the moment. I apologize. But they had 3 of their major players, Tamimi being the Golden Boot winner in 2021, and it took them a season to get back up into form. And you saw a couple players in this season having Sean McKeever on their squad now. That really gives them some more firepower.
Yeah, he's been quite the impact player for them as well. And again, you see how deep Kalanchi Pro Profile is, because they, despite losing those players to Atlanta United, they still are in contention. And that just shows, that goes to show you what Coach Bruno Kalanji's been doing there.
Oh, there's a chance. Ethan's able to pick up that mistake.
Boy, that dribble through could have gone anywhere.
Ethan sends that ball forward, but it goes out. It'll be a throw.
Interesting game where it's rolling out here for both teams.
76th minute. Morquinho not able to get the ball to a teammate, allowing UMA to make a transition. He comes back. There's a foul committed by his brother.
Yeah, UMA, time is becoming a factor.
Leonard. He sends it forward. Controlled by SSL, by Cervera. He goes over to Morquinho. He tries to switch it. Not able to do so. UMA. Selby. He's trying to switch it as well, and he loses possession. Here's an attack by SSL.
Oh, heavy touch there at the end.
Jallo was trying to work on some magic there. SSL, well, both squads really have several more substitutes that they could utilize if they so wish. UPSL rules 7 substitutes per match.
Oh, nice move across the middle. Oh, he's on.
It was a good little attempt of a turn by Morquinho. He's able to win it back, but he's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, a little bit of a shove there. Too much to be called a shoulder charge.
AR over on that side. Ethan Bruns with the call. Again, can't think enough of these referees.
Yeah, we got a very experienced crew here tonight.
And like we say time and time again, this is a league that is all about training and getting you prepared for the next level, not just the players, but the referees as well.
Yeah, these referees can earn their own promotion up to the next level if they do well. So They, of course, want to do a good job in these games.
Long ball forward, not able to control it, Robinson, but he earns a quick throw. Shot taken. Oh wow, that
no.
ball had an eye for the goal.
Larry, out of nowhere, right from that right side.
Just, yeah, absolutely.
Good opportunity from UMA.
Take a look at this opportunity here like a laser beam. Quick throw in. Augustin just turns and shoots, and it hits.
Not far off at all.
It hits the top of the post, but it hits it just on the outside. Quickly back underway. SSL moving down the left-hand flank.
It's going to be a corner.
Cleared away.
Oh, it's it went out on the other side of the flag. I guess it's a throw-in. But it is an SSL throw-in. Right near the corner flag, I believe it's going to be.
Yeah, that should be as deep as you can get. Ayula's going to get us back underway. Long throw. Right into the middle. They're trying to call for a handball, not going to get the call. Gapai, haven't said his name in a while. He's been back there defending by all means necessary. Finally moving forward for a change. Thrown in, cleared out by UMA. Severa trying to control it. That's going to get right on the line, but Morquinho's able to control it, but he loses it. UMA trying to get it forward quickly, but they can't get the pass right. Leonard goes over to Eula. Over to Severa. Back to Ayula, but he just can't control that touch and allows Ethan to get there in time to control it.
Good.
That was a nice little give and go there.
Yes, definitely. And more importantly, it's ticking more time off that clock.
80 minutes.
You may have 2 minutes to get 2 goals in there, try to save a point.
Gapai's able to utilize the space.
UMA player goes
just
on.
not able to get the ball to Worrell. And that one, Robinson took a bit of a deflection off of it as he was trying to send it forward, a little knock, but he looks to be okay.
He's back up.
Getting ready for a long throw. Not able to get it to a teammate. SSL send it forward, but there's nothing that Koulibaly could do with that pass, and it goes out for a throw. Augustin trying to gain space there. That ball goes out for a throw.
Well, you know, if UMA can get a goal here in the next minute or two, the last few minutes are going to be very interesting.
Yeah, they're trying to make you get ready there, you know?
Oh, yeah. They don't look panicked. They just trying to play the game.
Long ball sent forward by SSL. Hyman, good turn. He had to get that right. Selby just taken over by Morquinho. He
Nicely
slides it across. Koulibaly over to Severa.
I'm not sure if
Back,
he
shot, and deflected.
maybe should have taken that shot in the middle of the field
Yeah,
there.
a little not giving enough. Worrell, he's trying to get around Gapai.
Oh, he can.
Augustin.
Oh, he had the goalkeeper off his line, but couldn't control it enough to get a shot off.
Park. Augustin not able to control it. That ball's going to go out for a throw.
Yep, UMA ball.
I could tell it was right on that line.
Interesting change of events there. SSL with an opportunity on one side and then UMA coming down the other side.
UMA trying everything that they can do to give us a blockbuster ending here.
What a story if they could do it.
Selby
Oh, nicely done by SSL. But
Back to
away.
Selby. He's trying to slot it over to Worrell. It's just not enough on it, but it's another throw. Robinson again. Worrell, not the best touch, but he gets it back to Robinson. Park just doesn't have the communication with Worrell.
I think I can see what he was trying to do, just couldn't execute the pass out to the wing.
Well, Worrell just didn't go with him on that one.
Yeah.
Bolding tries a slide tackle, doesn't make it. Hyman, he's running with everything he's got there. Had to move to another gear, but Morquinho just goes right around him. Selby with a great step.
Key interception there.
Loses it to Leonard.
Frantic challenges here.
Back and forth.
UMA with 7 minutes in stoppage to
Handball.
do something.
Or just a throw. Another long ball forward, but not even in field of play. It'll be a throw.
Bit of a wasted opportunity there.
Center official telling SSL player, got to go back. It went out right about there. About 20 yards farther back than what their player was. Deflected off of SSL. Will be a UMA throw.
Trying to hurry up and get that ball there. Unfortunately, no ball boys or girls here.
5 minutes plus stoppage time. UMA need 2 goals very, very quickly. Not able to get that ball to Selby was Hyman. I'm starting to see, you saw with that last little run by Hyman, he just looks like a step off. Hopefully it's not a muscle issue, but you could see that run when Morquinho was on that wing, he just didn't look like he had a good stride.
Yeah, it could be muscle, could be cramp. He's fighting.
Park trying to get around, it's deflected off of Park. It'll be a throw for SSL. And that, he didn't look like he had a good stride when he was trying to get over to Morquinho, and then he was trying to pass it to Selby, and it just had no pace on it whatsoever.
Yeah, he may need a substitution. He can't shake that off.
Selby, he's able to send it forward to Worrell. He's able to head it down. Park's able to control it. Trying to get it to Augustin. Cannot slice it through the 2 defenders, but they're able to control it. Lucas Kim over to Robinson, but not able to get around SSL. Now they're on the transition. Able to get around the 2 men of UMA. Able to get around it. What a ball forward. Shot taken. Koulibaly off the top of the bar.
Oh, goalkeeper did his job. Took him off the pace there.
Goal kick. That was a great transition from SSL. Take a look at this. This ball gets around 2 men, slots it through ball right past the defenders. Koulibaly shot, trying to lift it over Ethan, and he just gets it a little too high. Trying to get it up to Augustin, but that ball was controlled by John.
Oh, nicely done by the UMA there. Keep it out there to the right side.
Lifted over, shot. Oh! Just doesn't get it right.
Opportunity.
Cohen Park tried to get that one right and just missed out.
He found some space on that left side, was unmarked, but that was a difficult volley to try to execute.
You see this ball sends across. Tried to do it one time, and he just didn't get the angle right. But a good effort by UMA, not giving up here in the 88th minute. They're still continuing to fight.
Still, if they can get a goal here,
Park,
there's some stoppage time to work with.
Makes it around 1. Sends it forward. Robinson back to Park. He right into the player, but he's not giving up. Foul going to be committed by Park.
Yeah. A push from the back there. Nothing major, but enough to be a foul.
Yeah, just enough. It looked like it. I was trying to see who it was. I think it was John that was just a little off of his line. Just enough that he was out of alignment, and that little bump by Park earned that foul. Here's another transition. Oh, it was Balde who that foul was committed on. Selby tries to flick it forward, gets deflected. Morquinho. Selby heads it forward. But SSL, here they come again. Makes it around the player. What a shot. Great
nice
save by Ethan.
Good
That was
shot.
a great little shot there taken by Cervera.
Good shot, great save. Here come UMA, mini break.
Augustin. He slides it across to Robinson. Robinson sends it forward back to Augustin. Stop, shot. Over to the other side. Park trying to get around. Shot taken, deflected, back in. Shot taken again. There's the goal for UMA. That's the goal they've been looking for. Now this is really going to get interesting.
And there you have it, the goal that they needed. A little bit of time left. It's going to be stoppage time that they're going to be operating in.
Take a look at this opportunity. Park, he takes the shot, deflected, bounces around, back in. That one comes in from number 25, Park as well, and it is 4-3.
That's what you call a messy goal, but it counts the same.
Here comes two substitutes for SSL. Morquinho's day is done.
UMA have given it their all, and it's paying off, but do they have enough time to get back, and what can SSL do? It's hashtag response time.
This is the time where you've got to bring it with all that you've got. 4-2-3. Let's see. I didn't see what the center official said for stoppage time.
I didn't see either. We're in stoppage time now, though.
SSL get us back underway. Can UMA break the hearts of SSL and earn a draw? Newly entered player number 15, Cesar Ramirez. Balde goes over to Leonard, who just lifts that ball out, and that will be a goal kick. Here comes a ball in from
Coach Andrews
substitute. Yeah, Coach Andrews said that one with some gust.
Let's go, get it. They'll have some time to work with here.
I'm going to say 4 minutes, Dre.
Yeah, that's probably a good guess.
Lifted from Ethan. Ethan with a fantastic save to keep them in this match. Nesma, his first time he's possessed the ball in a little bit.
He's going to try to take as many seconds as he can.
Cut off by Lucas Kim. Robinson again with a challenge. No foul called.
Nope.
This ball forward. Ramirez not able to get there before Ethan can. Cohen Park, he tries to control it, loses it. Moving here on that left-hand side. Lucas Kim just get enough of a body to hold off that challenge. Over on the left-hand side again, lifted into the box. Ethan's able to control that ball.
I'm surprised they didn't try to take that to the corner flag or something.
Cohen Park. Well, you know, SSL, they're attacking team. That's all what they know.
That's what they know, yeah.
Selby, back heel.
Ooh,
Hyman, not the most communicative group,
Oh.
but they get it done. Here's a chance.
Ball
2
bounced
on
right.
1.
Wow.
He should have done something
I
with that, and that was a
should
waste of
have
an opportunity
done
for
better.
UMA. Cohen Park, he lifts it across. Hyman not able to get there.
Oh, that was frustrating to watch with UMA. He was down. Oh,
There's an advantage play.
advantage play by the referee.
Robinson. Worrell.
Oh, he's got a shot.
Shot taken. Deflected straight in the air. He heads it down. No
call.
foul called by the referee.
Mad scramble in front. Nice back heel.
Cohen Park. It's a mad scramble here these last couple seconds. Lucas Kim gets it forward to Augustin.
Oh.
He's not able to get a turn on that ball. Bolding forward. Augustin headed straight in the air. But Robinson's able to get there. Oh, look at that shot. Worrell. Oh, on the line. He had all the time in the world. If he could have taken another second, half a second, he could have put that in.
Oh, he had a little bit of space there, was able to turn and get that shot off, but just couldn't get quite enough on it.
He got a little too anxious because you have that little clock in your head knowing that you're going to get closed up by the defender. He could have taken another half a second. SSL just moving the ball around, trying to kill off the time so that they can get out of here with a win. They give up possession. UMA, they get it forward.
That's
Augustin, he needs to get it forward to Worrell. He's able to do so, but just too fast is Jallo.
Good defending from SSL.
And that's just a mistake there. Gives an opportunity for a throw in from UMA. Take it quickly. He gets it around him. Here we go. Just can't get the turn on that one. Was Park.
What an ending to this game. Referee is signaling he's going to add on time for this.
Yeah, it looked like he said another minute, maybe two. Hyman heads it down. He's not able to get that to Selby. Got that wrong.
Costly for UMA there, time-wise. We're deep in stoppage time now.
Throw in from SSL. Hyman, Selby. He makes that turn. Good little ball out. He gets it free. Now Lucas Kim, he gets it forward to Worrell. He tries to slide it over to Robinson. That's going to be a foul. Got to get Ethan forward. He's going to elect to throw it forward.
Nice placement.
Yep,
Yeah.
and look at SSL immediately stepping in the way.
This may be a last gasp for UMA.
Here comes that ball forward.
No.
Doesn't get it right, but they're still able to control it.
Fortunate
Selby
to get that back.
forward. Augustin. Oh, here's a chance. Robinson. Not able to get around the player with the ball.
Oh.
SSL having to all means necessary defend. UMA trying to break their hearts. Robinson, excuse me. That one's going to be a corner.
And they will get an opportunity here. This may be it, Larry.
It has to be. We're now into the seventh minute of stoppage time. This has to be everything that they have. Park, he's got an outswinger coming in. Here we go. Headed. Just not
couldn't
across.
direct it.
And that is
that'll do
it, folks.
Oh, wow.
What a ending to this match.
Frantic ending brought about by some very good play by UMA at the end of that game.
We end the match SSL 4, UMA 3. Another fall by UMA, but not due to attempt. They fought hard, just didn't get it across the line. That takes them, they're getting closer and closer in that relegation zone. SSL starting to pull away at the top of the heap. Just get your final thoughts on that, Dre.
Yeah, a good display by UMA up against a team just really in form right now, SSL, and they've done it again, SSL, to stay top of the division. But UMA have a lot to work with here. They were a whisker away from getting a point out of here. They have some good opportunities to gain some points in the coming weeks. So I look forward to seeing if they can survive in the Premier Division as we get set for the next game coming up here shortly.
Yep, that'll do it for this matchup. Next matchup coming up in just a few minutes. Los Tigres, Club the Strongest, taking on Kalanji Pro Profile. That will do it for this match. SSL 4, UMA 3. See you in a few moments, folks.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.